Hi everyone.
Hi.
Welcome to the Disney Magic Kingdoms Update Preview live stream. My name is Marc-Andre. I'm the Game Community Manager.
I'm Julia. I'm one of the live operations managers on Disney Magic Kingdoms.
Perfect. Now, I think some of the community members already know what's coming up, but why don't, Julia, you make the official announcement for what we'll be adding to Disney Magic Kingdoms.
Okay, so if you haven't already guessed from the hints on Facebook and Instagram, it is Big Hero 6.
Big Hero 6 is joining Disney Magic Kingdoms.
And
amazing.
You can see that we are right now in San Francisco City.
Perfect.
Live.
Yes, this is the greatest place to do the live stream. Reporting live from San Francisco. Great. Now, what brings the characters from Big Hero 6 to the kingdom?
Okay, so we have a bit of a problem because Baymax is missing. We think someone's taken him, and we think Yokai might have something to do with it.
I would probably bet my money that Yokai does have something to do with it.
So Hero and his friends, Honey Lemon, Go-Go, Fred, Wasabi No Ginger, they're all going to get together and try and help Baymax out. And you guys will help them.
Perfect. Let's take a look at the event right now. Let's switch over to the game view.
So it is going to be a time-limited event. You can see the timer here. It's just a demo. We're doing it for the live stream. It's going to be a lot longer than that.
It will not be a one-day event. Do not worry.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at what we have in here. So of course here we have all of the characters. Hero, Go-Go, we have Fred, of course, Baymax, we have Honey Lemon, Wasabi No Ginger, and we have Yokai.
Yeah. And I just wanted to draw your attention to how awesome this hub looks. It looks just like Baymax's armor.
That's really cool, and and we'll even have. If we go down here, you can see the fist here.
Oh, that's really cool.
So this is, of course, the event goals. These are your milestones for the event. So while you're playing, this will help guide you along.
Yeah, if you don't know what you're supposed to do next, just check here and you can see what you're supposed to be working on.
Perfect. Now we also have some featured attractions or concession stands here, which we'll look at a little bit later. And here we have the leaderboards, which will be set up during the event. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what will be happening here?
Well, we're going to have a few different mini events. You'll see them. They'll last for a couple days each throughout the main event, and you'll be able to earn event currency and some exclusive prizes, so that'll be really exciting. Yeah. Perfect.
And of course, we have the FAQs, so if there's any questions that you have, you can come here, have a look at what's in here. We also have a FAQ section available online. And if you have questions, of course, Facebook community or any of our social communities, ask your questions and we'll do our best to get back to you with answers. We always monitor what's going on in the community, and we try to get back to you if you have questions or if there's anything that's a little bit unclear. So we love the engagement on the social networks. Now, let's take a look at some of the attractions that we have. I guess let's take a look at what's going on here. So here.
Oh, this is the event area. So you can see Yokai. He's up to something there.
Yes, and it looks like Baymax in his armor costume. Something's happened. I don't know exactly what's happened.
Yeah, you're going to have to find out.
So play the update to find out what happened. But let's jump down here. Let's start with the decorations.
You set up your park all with the new decorations. I can see the bonsai planter and the San Francisco bench there in a really nice arrangement.
Cool. And we have the Zen fence. That's correct. And we have here the concession stands that we had talked about.
Yeah, I think these are so adorable, and they're both Baymax themed because who wouldn't want more Baymax in their park with his lovable marshmallow?
Yeah, so we have Baymax, the bow stand here.
Marc-Andre, have you ever had a bow?
I have. I love bows. Bows are delicious. What about you?
I really love them. The steamed bun with the filling inside. I would definitely always come to this concession if I was in your park.
But do you know who loves bows more than I do? The visitors in my park.
Oh, yes. They also get to try them.
So make sure to get this concession stand,
Yeah,
add it to your
that'd
park, and provide your visitors with some delicious bows.
And the other one is the Baymax backpack stand. So your visitors will be able to carry Baymax on their backs.
Perfect.
That's really cool.
And I will maybe look for one of these in real life. I think that that would be really cool.
Yeah.
Now let's get to the attractions. I know that players really love the attractions. This is one of my favorites here. We have the Lucky Cat Cafe.
Yeah, and you can see Mochi the cat. He's hanging out on the table, having some Z's.
Yes. Snoozing, resting.
Yeah.
And then we have the Ito Ishioka Robotics Lab.
Where all the inventions get made.
And let's take a look at this one here. We see one of the characters here performing one of their activities.
Yeah,
so
it's
Honey Lemon.
Here, move her a little bit over. Oh.
There you go. Oh yes,
Yeah,
yes, we're blocking it.
she's using Heathcliff as target practice. This is the Frederickson grounds. So if you know from the movie, this is where all the heroes train outside Fred's mansion.
And maybe if we have some time toward the end of the live stream, we'll show some more animations
Superpowers.
here. Yes.
Yeah. And my favorite one is the San Francisco City attraction. You can see the little streetcar going down the hill, and I really love all the colors, flashing lights, so it's really nice.
It's perfect. Now, in addition to the concessions, decorations, and attractions, we also have a costume. So, of course, we have Baymax in his regular wear, but we also have the Baymax armor costume. So you'll be able to acquire that throughout the event. And
yeah, and I guess you noticed that all the other characters are in their hero suits already, but Baymax gets to relax in his classic costume or get into his armor.
perfect. And last but not least, we have
Oh, the parade.
the parade float. So let's just start this one here.
There we go. And this is a koi float over a city, which I think is really nice. It's a different style than the other floats that we have.
Yeah, this one is really cool. It's San Francisco themed float. Definitely looking forward to having this at the head of my parade float throughout the event. So this one's really cool. Great. Now, one thing that the community loves to see during these live streams are the animations.
Yes.
Specifically the welcoming entrance animations. So let's take a look at some of those. So one of my favorites, which we'll get to here, is the hero entrance. So let's just kick that off here and take a look at this. This is really cool.
Oh, that's awesome. He gets to fly all around the kingdom.
And great landing. And we're going to give Hero a huge high five here. Nice. Julia, I know that you have a personal favorite. What's yours?
Oh yes, I want to see Go-Go's animation.
Let's take a look at
She's so cool with her magnetic discs skating around.
hers. Yeah, this is also a really cool entrance. Woo! Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, I like the pink trail behind her too.
Do you want you
Not
do the high
bad.
five?
Yes. Oh, I almost.
Okay, and there's one more that I really like, and I want to show it because I think the community would appreciate it, and that's Fred's entrance. So let's take a look at that. All right, community, are you ready? Let's do it. It's Fred time.
Yeah, he's got his monster
Yeah.
suit. Oh.
That's really cool. I love it.
Fire!
Let's just appreciate this for a moment. I love the stance. There's a lot of attitude here. It's fantastic. And I'll give him a quick high five. Awesome. All right, so that's the entrance animations. Let's take a look at some activities. I know we already saw Honey Lemon's activity at Frederickson Grounds. So let's take a look at Wasabi's, and he will be doing target practice, which is down here. So it's a 24-hour activity.
But you'll also be able to see these animations throughout the quests in the event as well.
So nice. Let's let him run. We'll enjoy the
And it's cool that he gets to practice next to Honey Lemon.
Yeah, this is, I'm just going to zoom in a little bit so we can see it
Nice.
better. Yeah, this is cool. Great. Okay, now, as with the last few events that we've had, we have some other quests from other character collections that will help out with this event. So we've done this, I believe, with Beauty and the Beast and Aladdin. Then for this event, it will be the Lion King.
Yeah, so Lion King characters, they can do activities and quests. They're optional. You don't need them to progress in the event, but they really help out. They give you some extra event currency.
Yeah, so if you don't have these characters, don't worry, you can still progress through the event. They're not going to block you in any way. However, if you do have them, they will be helpful and they will help you progress throughout the Big Hero 6 event. Now, I see that we have some questions. Players are asking about the start date. So the event will start next Thursday. However, it will go live. The update will be available on Wednesday.
So you have a bit of time to update your game before the event goes live.
That's right. And one of the things that we see within the community sometimes are players that aren't able to get the update. So for typically with what we see for Android users, some Android users will have it while others don't. The reason for that is because the update for Android always goes out in batches. So you might be part of an earlier batch or you might be part of a later batch. It depends on how you're targeted for the update. But if you don't have it right away, just keep checking throughout the day, and eventually you should have it. If you don't have it by the start of the event, just get in touch with us. You can use the customer care form that's found in the options menu, and we'll be more than happy to assist you and see what may be preventing you from getting the update. For iOS users, the main thing that we see is that you're being notified that there's an update, and you go to the App Store, but you're not seeing the update there, so you're not actually able to update the app. The way to fix that issue is simply to go to the App Store. At the bottom, you'll see a section where it says updates. If you click on that and you do a forced refresh, so you swipe down, you just hold your thumb down, swipe down, that will refresh all of the apps that you have available to update, and Disney Magic Kingdoms should pop up and you will be able to update the app from there. So if you're having issues, try that and see if it works. And again, if you don't have the update by the time the event launches, get in touch with us. We'll be more than happy to help you out. You can do that by hitting the customer care button in the options menu. Now, somebody else is asking how long the event will be. The event is going to be the same time frame as what the Lilo and Stitch event was.
Yeah, so it'll be... you'll be able to see it on the timer once it starts, but yeah, about the same time as Lilo and Stitch.
Exactly. Now, another thing that we wanted to touch on for new players is how to get this event started. So if you're a new player to Disney Magic Kingdom, so let's say you just downloaded the game, you might not necessarily see the Big Hero 6 event in the game. So Julie, do you want to walk us through on how to make sure that we can start the event if we're a new player?
Yeah, so you have to keep going through the quests. You want to get California Screamin', which is that big red roller coaster in the front of the park. And then you also want to have Pirate Mickey. And once you have dressed Mickey in his pirate costume, you should be able to see the event pop up. So it's just have to keep doing quests until you get there.
Perfect. So I see that Enid has asked about the Baymax costume. How do you get the Baymax costume?
Right.
You will get that as part of the event. So as you play through the event, you will be able to start building Baymax's armor.
Yeah, it's part of the storyline of the event.
And I think we have time for one more question, and this is a great one to end off on.
Oh yes.
Will Baymax have a fist bump? Yes, there will be a Baymax fist bump in the game.
Yeah, none of us can say it, so it works.
Yeah, it's Baymax does it best, and you'll have to download the game and test that out. Great.
And I also saw a question about land for this update. There will not be any land.
That's correct. Thank you for asking. There will not be any land in this update. Now, Julia, I don't really know if I'm allowed to say this. So community, please keep this between us.
We're giving a little teaser here.
We are working hard to bring you land, so it is something that you will hopefully see very soon. And I really enjoy being a game community manager for Disney Magic Kingdoms.
You get all the
so I think
details.
That's all I'm going to say right now. But wink, wink, if you can read between the lines, that's big stuff's coming out soon.
Yes, it's going to be really exciting. So tune into another live stream.
Great. I think that's about it. I think we covered everything for this this update. Again, it is an event. The characters from Big Hero 6 are joining the kingdom. A lot of great content, and I think that everyone's going to really enjoy this update. So, community, thank you so much for joining us again for another live stream. These are fun to do. I really enjoy doing it. Julia, thank you so much for joining us for this live stream.
Me, and for everyone for tuning in. It's really great.
Perfect. All right, community, thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Take care.